Hello children, how are you? Hope you are in the best of your mood. So today I am here with you to learn the new lesson in English literature, that is the magic porridge pot. So have you seen a pot? Yes, you might have seen, but the pot which we are going to learn today is not an ordinary one, but is the special pot, means that is something magical. So let's see how the poor little girl Poppy gets a magic pot which makes a lot of porridge in the lesson. But before that, we must know what are the main characters in the story. So, the main characters in the story are Poppy, old lady, and Poppy's mother. So, first of all, I will give you a brief discussion of the lesson. So, once upon a time, there was a girl called Poppy. She was living with her mother in a cottage at the edge of the forest. But one sunny morning, while she was walking in the wood, she met an old lady who was carrying 4 heavy bags from home, from the market to the home. Poppy, while meeting her in the way, being kindful to her, asked her to give her bag so that she could be helpful to her, and as a result she took the bag and carried the bags to her home. The old lady was very thankful to her, and being happy, she gave a special pot to her and showed her how it worked. She said her, the pot, cook little pot, cook, and the pot will give you hot, delicious, creamy porridge. After that, she said, after having eaten much porridge, stop little pot, stop, otherwise it will carry on cooking. Poppy thanked the old lady and she excitedly ran happily to her mother and showed her how the pot could do. Few days later, when Poppy was visiting her grandma, Poppy's mother was alone in her home and she felt hungry. She took the long porridge pot and put it on the table and said, cook, little pot. As soon as he said, the full pot was full of hot, delicious, creamy porridge, and Poppy's mother ate a large bowl full of porridge and she fell asleep in her rocking chair. And she forgot to tell the pot to stop cooking. Soon the full house, full room was full of porridge. The porridge poured out of the pot onto the floor, through the rooms, through the door and the lanes and all over the town. When Poppy came, she shouted and said, stop, little pot, stop. The little pot stopped, but there was porridge everywhere and everyone had to eat for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Here you can see the picture of the village, how the full village is full of porridge and people are running here and there. So children, I hope you have learned, and can you tell me what lesson do we learn from this chapter? The lesson that we learn is that we must be responsible in our work and do it efficiently. So here are some new words in the chapter that we have learned. So let us put a focus on these new words along with their word meanings. So cottage, a small house; woods, a small forest; porridge, a type of soft, thick, white food; delicious, tasty; clutching, holding something tightly, as far as the legs could carry, as far as she could run. Large bowl full, a big fowl full of porridge, poured flowed quickly without stopping. Lanes, narrow roads. So, let me discuss with you some of the in-text questions. Where did Poppy live? Poppy lived in a cottage. Why did Poppy run home? Poppy ran home to show the special pot to her mother. Why did Poppy go to the other side of the woods? Poppy went to the other side of the woods to visit her grandma. Why did Poppy's mother put the porridge pot on the table? Poppy's mother put the porridge pot on the table as she was hungry and wanted to cook. Where did Poppy's mother fall asleep? Poppy's mother fell asleep in her rocking chair. Now, coming to the reference to contest questions answer. Who was walking in the woods? Poppy was walking in the woods. What time of the day was it? It was morning. How did the girl help the old lady? The girl helped the old lady by carrying the bags home. What could the pot do? The pot could cook hot creamy porridge. Who gave Poppy the pot? The old lady gave Poppy the pot. Which word shows us how Poppy was feeling? The word excitedly shows us how Poppy was feeling. So, I hope you have understood the chapter well, and so you will learn the answers nicely. Bye.